Hey folks, this is Vent with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Risk of Rain 2. This is a game that you can find on Steam for about 20 bucks. Now, I have covered this game before, however, the game recently left early access, so we're here today to quickly review it. So, what is Risk of Rain all about? Well, for those of you that have never played the first one, Risk of Rain was a 2D side-scrolling shoot-'em-up that got harder the longer that you were able to stay alive, and your objective was to find portals to move on to the next level. You unlocked more content as you played, but for the most part it was a pretty fun, engaging, and chaotic romp, and that's exactly what Risk of Rain 2 is all about, except instead of a 2D side-scrolling environment, you've got this third-person behind-the-shoulder view shoot-'em-up where you're running around, you're trying to find the portal to move on to the next level. While you're doing that, you're going to be grinding out money so that you can unlock various chests that are scattered around the level. And these will give you permanent bonuses. Sometimes it'll give you a rattle or a ukulele or just all sorts of different objects that will buff your character in various ways. Some will give you a personal shield, some will give you an increase to your attack speed, some will increase your attack strength. Just the list goes on. Some will give you the chance that whenever you kill an enemy, a treasure chest may drop, and you'll get more money out of that. It's just at one point, if you get far enough into the game, at least in the run that you're currently playing in, you'll see possibly 2 or 3 rows of bonuses on the very top of your screen. It's very satisfying to see all these different effects kick in, assuming you survive for that long. There's also these robots that you can pick up along the way and buy with the money that you're collecting. These robots will follow you around. Some will automatically shoot at the enemy, some will heal you, some are missile drones, some are gun drones. And yeah, that's satisfying too. Sometimes in the runs that you play, you'll come across a ton of them, and you'll have 6 or 7 of them following you around, kicking butt for you while you're just standing there going la 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 la. What's cool about this game is that while you only start off with, I think, one character, you'll unlock more as you play, and they are pretty varied in terms of classes. I think I've unlocked, I want to say 5 at this point. I've got this, the basic guy, who's like in this typical Marine, StarCrafty outfit suit, armored suit. And then you've got this Huntress that I unlocked. I really like her, but she's very squishy. She's like a glass cannon, but she's got this bow and arrow. She automatically fires enemies. Just hold on the left mouse button, she'll shoot at them. She can jump up in the air and shoot like a rain of arrows at the enemy, depending on where you aim. She's got this glaive. If you fire it, it'll bounce from target to target to target. My favorite class, though, is the Engineer class. I typically love classes like this in games I play, where you can put down turrets, and there's no limit to this. You can put down 2 max, but you don't need any sort of special material to build these turrets or anything like that. So as long as the cooldown is ready, you can put down a turret, and these things are pretty darn powerful. They will protect you. And you'll need them because the Engineer class isn't as good battling wise as, say, the Huntress, and the Huntress kicks butt when it comes to bow and arrow, zoom 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 all over the place. I mean, if you're good with an agile class that's a glass cannon, then the Huntress is probably for you. But if you like someone that's a bit more tanky and you don't do a whole lot of shooting because you can't aim very well, that's the Engineer. That's for me. He's got these grenades that you can click and hold the left mouse button. It's primary fire, and you can shoot rapid fire grenades doing that, so you can build up your shot. You can put down proximity mines, so any enemy that comes in contact with them will take some damage, but the turrets are the primary attraction there. You've also got this shield you can put down that will surround an area. So yeah, really cool. You've got other classes as well, but I'll let you discover them on your own, and you'll be unlocking them as you play. As you're jumping from map to map to map, or run to run to run, or I guess level to level, I should say, in the current run. Sometimes you'll come across these blue portals that will zap you into a cool area where you can spend these Lunar coins. Lunar coins are sort of like the premium currency that you'll be picking up along the way, and you'll be able to spend them in various ways, but primarily they're at that merchant area. And that's only if you find it. This merchant area, you can usually recycle items that you found. You can spend your Lunar Coin to pick up a great item. You can even spend Lunar Coin, I think, to unlock a character. I don't think I've done that yet, but I'm saving up for it. My only complaint with the whole Lunar Coin system is that there's no way to spend these coins like before the match or after the match. Like there's no purchase screen in between. Again, it's reliant on you finding this blue portal and then spending it there. So it's like you don't have full control over the shop system. And another thing is that whenever you like eventually die, which you will at some point, there's no reward, as far as I can tell, for staying alive for as long as you have. Like, you don't earn 2 lunar coin for surviving for 30 minutes or whatever. It's just you're earning these lunar coin as you're destroying enemies and defeating bosses and the like. And, again, it's all RNG, whether or not you find it, as far as I can tell. And that's one thing that I wish... Like, I wish there was a more consistent reward system, at least those lunar coins anyway, just so that I can, after my run is over, I can go, okay, I want to spend these 10 lunar coin on this, or 15 on that, or 2 on this, and then I'll embark on my next run, or something like that. But no, it's reliant on you finding both the currency and the shop itself to actually spend these things, and I'm like, I don't like the randomness there. I like a roguelite or like that allows you to, oh, you're dead, but here's 30 coin, and you can spend that 30 coin in an upgrade/tech tree so that you can do better on your next run. I like those, like Rogue Legacy. It's an oldie. But yeah, that's my point. I like games that have a persistent upgrade tree. Risk of Rain 2 isn't that. It's not a persistent upgrade tree. Yes, there's those lunar coins, but it's not like you've got this skill tree in between where you can upgrade your characters, get stronger. That being said, even though I don't like that, it's still a very fun game to play, especially with multiplayer. If you've got a bunch of friends that you can play with, I think the game supports up to 4 players. That's a lot of fun. Idly and I have played on a regular basis. When I say regular, I mean like 3 or 4 times. The fact that I can come back to a game, I get so many games and I cover so many games that the ability to come back to a game for a second playthrough is very rare for me. So if I can come back to it 3 or 4 times or even 5 times, I can say that it's a regular thing. That's just me. That's my lifestyle for you. But yeah, Risk of Rain 2. It's a quick romp that will challenge you. I mean, there are 3 difficulty modes. There's easy, medium, and hard. But like I said, as you continue playing in your run, it'll go from easy to medium to hard to super hard. The difficulties before the match do not at all, like, they don't relate to the difficulty in game, at least the bar that you'll be experiencing. The easy mode before your run is just, okay, the enemies are going to be easier. Medium, okay, this is the way it's meant to be played. Hard, you're really in for a hard time. So for example, if I enter a run on easy mode, the slider might go from easy to medium to hard to, I think it's impossible, or no, very hard, then impossible, then I see you, and then it gets progressively crazy from there. I can, I think, make it up to a really, really super high difficulty on easy. Whereas if I play on medium, I think I can get up to easy, medium, hard, impossible, or something like that. And then on hard, forget it. I'm not even going to try that. So your runs are definitely going to be shorter on the hard mode, should you try and play that way. But again, there is an easy mode. It'll give you a chance to get in there, experience the game, see all the different pickups that you can get, and it's a heck of a good time. It's very smooth too, the gameplay. It's very satisfying. It's got a satisfying, like the archer, for example, the huntress, whenever you're shooting your bow and arrows, it feels very natural, very, very satisfying to land every single hit. It's cool zipping all over the place, assuming that you're good enough to do that. When you're throwing down hails of arrows, or you manage to pull off this crazy stunt, and you kill a lot of enemies doing it, that's cool too. So yeah, I mean, despite the fact that this game doesn't have what I like, and that is a persistent tech tree or skill tree in between, I do still recommend it because the gameplay is good, it's smooth, heck of a lot of fun, and you'll be unlocking new characters that really change the game for you, and will offer unique ways to play. So yeah, I mean, I typically, the gameplay is that good. I typically don't play a roguelike that doesn't have a persistent skill tree. This one doesn't, but yet I still come back to it, and that should say something about it, hopefully. So yeah, obviously this is a thumbs up for me, especially if you've got some friends that, you like to play with on a regular basis. Risk of Rain 2 is perfect for that. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.